Welcome to the 16-ounce cinema podcast.
Hello and welcome to 16-ounce cinema, where we drink pints and talk pictures. I'm TJ here with Angus.
Hey, how's it going?
And Maui Michael.
Wowie wowie.
I should have said aloha Angus.
Yeah, but you fucked it up.
I was trying to think on the fly. I was not prepared before we started recording, because that's the kind of show this is. And this is our tropical episode.
You never give yourself a nickname. What? No, it's tropical.
Oh man, I fucked up.
Oh, what did he say?
I fucked up. I thought it was Safari.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Did they safari to the tropics?
I'm sure you picked a... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's not gonna change much. Trust me.
No, probably not. We'll just pretend it's in a jungle instead of, like, the Serengeti. Right?
Yeah.
If it's like a safari into the Congo is tropical, isn't it?
No, it's like fucking African.
Africa must have a tropics.
That's probably true.
Is Congo
sure on the
tropical? The Congo Basin is located in Central Africa. Hey, Mike, it contains some of the largest tropical rainforests in the world.
Yeah, are there any, like, tiki tortures and bitches in, like, Hawaiian skirts?
Is the Congo a tropical rainforest?
That's Virginia.
It says, tell that Polish bastard it has the world's second largest tropical rainforest.
Yeah, second.
I think the key word is tropical, not second.
There's only a small amount of tropical wet. That's what truly makes a
oh my God.
Tropical. All right, let's hear about his safari movie. Oh, wait, we have beers.
Yeah, Angus is first today. What are you... Or Michael is first and Angus is
first? Angus is first. We talked about this.
I don't know.
Okay, Angus is going to be first and he's drinking something.
I don't think we should record.
Not drinking something.
Oh, okay.
Did Mike just say we shouldn't record?
Yeah, I don't think we should record. This is stupid.
You're probably right.
Angus is getting wicked high.
All right, goodbye.
Wait, what? I can't tell if we're serious or not.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't sound good. Angus does seem rather sad and depressed.
I didn't even watch a movie. I'm gonna come out and say it.
You didn't watch a movie?
No, I fell asleep, dude. I was gonna watch it today. I went to work early. I was gonna come home and watch it, and I fell asleep. I woke up fucking 4 minutes before we started recording.
So were you gonna make up a movie?
I was just gonna shoot the shit with you guys for a bit. Let itself work itself out. I don't know.
I mean, do we want to just do me and Mike's movies?
But not really.
What?
I feel this year we're going to come out with 9 episodes. We've already got 2, so we're ahead of schedule, really.
We kind of are.
I think we should go ahead with a me and Mike episode and Angus with us.
Yeah,
I think Angus might...
Like, not excluding him, but just so we have the content, and,
I
guess
that works for me.
No winners.
It'll be a quick episode. I can watch more Diners, Drive-Ins.
Right, like just a quick episode.
I always forget what the last D stands for. Dives.
I guess Angus can get the pity card and pick the next theme. I don't care.
No, Angus gets to just pick the winner.
Oh,
honestly, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I hate movies right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't watch movies except for this show anymore, and it's...
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I've gone through phases where, I really don't want to watch movies at all anymore, and, like, not...
Angus, is this just a phase?
I'm in a total funk right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I get it.
I was gonna say, that's my ideal show, though. I just sit here, I bullshit with you guys, and I choose a winner. Like, I'm all for this.
I'm down for this.
Season 5 has a whole new ring to it.
Oh my God, just Judge Angus?
I feel we need a third movie guy, though.
I've been watching a lot of Ink Master, so I feel like I could be a good judge.
How about we just, like, every, we could just do this 2 or 3 times a year when just Angus needs a burnout break, and we just do a Judge Angus episode.
I kind of like it.
Fine. Yeah.
Dude, I want to do this when we do our next live show, and I want to dress up like an old-timey judge. Yes. Like, I want the fucking old white curly wig and shit.
But no, you can't ever tell us. So when we do that, you just come out dressed like that. We're like, oh shit, it's a Judge Angus episode.
He calls us when he comes here. He's like, dude, I can't get an Uber. Could you just, those guys could pick me up? And he's already dressed like a judge.
I mean, it would be pretty fucked up if I made Angus Uber to my house because he lives like 140 seconds away.
Well, no, I meant
but you know, when he comes into town, he stays with his mom, who is 140 seconds drive away from my house.
I did say from
I love
the
that
airport.
you timed it.
I haven't timed it to the A-Team theme, though.
Oh, man. I bet it's
you
1.25.
I think, yeah, that I could get... No, I think I could get there before the A-Team theme was up. If I didn't
that
hit
red
the
light, if you hit it,
if I didn't hit the light,
long.
yeah. If I had
that light
didn't hit the light, I would get there before the A-Team theme was up.
Well, now we got to time how long that light is and like time it right.
I'm just gonna start randomly driving past your mom's house.
Dude, you're scoping out. She sits on the porch to smoke. She thinks there's gonna be a fucking drive-by.
But she might see me. I don't have any tips, so she's just gonna see me driving by, just staring her down.
Well, no, she's gonna think like Angus asked his friends to like
check up on her, make sure she's okay.
It would actually seem like I'm just keeping an eye on her in the house. Yeah, she would totally text you and be like, why is TJ checking up on me? And you could just be like, oh, he's just timing how long it takes to get to his house with the A-Team theme playing. Oh, yeah, that's right, too. I'll just be blasting the A-Team as I drive by, so she's just going to hear the A-Team every time.
Wait, does your mom text you?
What? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whose mom does your mom not text you?
No, she's Polish and old.
Oh, my mom's 70 and she texts me.
That's weird. I mean,
it
that's
is.
Cool.
It's actually kind of funny too, because it's like, you know, that. Well, I guess you don't know because your Polish mom still calls you. But it's funny, like there's a moment where like mom still called, and it's like, Mom, you can just text. But now it's like, Mom, don't text. Use Messenger.
Yeah, my mom uses a lot of emojis, and it kind of irritates me.
I wish my mom used emojis. All right, Mike, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Pulp Friction, which is a unfortunately completely non-movie related, apparently, according to everything I'm reading. Which is
most beers aren't related to movies.
Well, I know, but it's called Pulp Friction. I just thought there would be some sort of play in the movie business.
Wouldn't that be the name?
I guess. I don't know.
Mine's... I didn't get to say it, but mine's that Brewster Cogburn. The Salon d'Or one I sent you guys a picture of.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually drinking a beer? I thought you weren't drinking.
No, I'm drinking, dude. I just need to get in the right spot.
All right, yeah.
All right.
I smoked a bowl. Hopefully that's hitting soon.
I did say you were high as fuck.
I feel 17% better about this episode.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're having a beer. Yeah.
I'm already cheering up.
Yeah, I hear your voice. It's getting that little, like, I can feel your neck muscles.
Yeah, I do want to say this about that Brewster Cogburn. It's the Sailor Door Brewing. And I don't know if I told you guys, but it's a 9.6. And both times I've drank one of these, I completely blacked the fuck out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, one of them was at the hotel in Austin. And my girl, she, like, took a picture of me while I was sleeping. Dude, it looks like I'm sleeping with my head disconnected. Like, I look like...
Oh, God.
Like, I have no neck, and like my body is, like, just far apart. It looks like my head's sliding down my arm. It's the weirdest shit. It looks like one of those Halloween costumes where you hold your own head. It's just like a bigger body. I gotta send you guys this picture. It's fucking weird.
So what he's saying, Mike, is if we don't like Judge Angus's ruling, we can file for mistrial and do an appeal, and he has to listen to the episode again sober.
Oh my God!
And reissue a judgment.
Oh no!
I like it. Oh, my beer has grapefruit in it. I like grapefruit. I'm not a grapefruit kid, so this is good.
I am actually on theme for the first time in a long time. I have a Red Stripe from Jamaica.
I fucking love Red Stripe, dude.
It's a good beer, man.
Are grapefruits tropical?
Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most citrus
hell yeah.
qualify as tropical.
Yeah, grapefruits from tropical. Oh, no, there could also be other places. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Michael, what did you watch?
What?
What did you watch?
I was unprepared. Oh, it does look like that, you fucking freak.
Dude, it's weird, isn't it?
It's even weirder because it looks like Jason's sleeping right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a Photoshop.
Dude, it's so fucking weird.
Can we post that on the page?
Yeah, you can. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Everybody I've shown it to has been like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
You know, waiting for the show to start, I googled like the most popular YouTube videos, and apparently Baby Shark Dance is number one. I never heard it, and it's pretty great. It's this little Asian kid, and he's doing Baby Shark, and then do, and then he goes Mama Shark, and then like a female voice takes over, going Mama, and he goes Daddy Shark, and then it's a dad, and that's hot. That's as far as I got. So I got 51 seconds into it.
That sounds
But
terrible.
it's got 10.2 billion views. So
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
Kids,
No one will
children,
tell me
little itty bitty kids.
because the comments are broken or disabled.
Turned off because it's for little itty bitty kids.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
kids should talk to each other. I don't
It's a
know.
little itty bitty
That's
kid
so
thing.
weird.
That's why.
I don't like that children make videos and then they comment on each other's videos.
Dude, YouTube Kids
uh.
is like a whole thing. They're like millionaires off of that. Like
That's
that one
fucking
kid who
crazy.
has his own toy line in
I
Target.
see that kid.
That
Yeah, he
kid's
has like these
Exactly.
miniatures.
It's right. He lives next to you, right?
My kid does not like that kid's videos, but that kid is a millionaire.
Your kid's smart.
You kids should start making videos.
He does, but they're terrible.
Oh,
I mean,
that sucks.
yeah, they're not great.
No, that's fine. Yeah, let the truth out.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's not listening.
He's not going to listen to this for
Yeah,
at
exactly.
least 10 years.
you think he'll ever I guess if he ever tragically die, maybe he'll want to meet his father. What he was.
Well,
really
yeah,
like.
he'll have
Oh my
all
God.
these hours of audio, which will be great for him, right? Like,
That's really cool. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, he would get to hear
kind
you
of
grow
morbid,
up.
but a blessing for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, he'd hear himself grow up because I'm telling all these stories. Like, we started the podcast when he was like still a baby, right? Like,
Yeah.
he was only 1 when we started. We're 5 years into it.
Yeah, now he's in fucking kindergarten and shit and karate
Yeah.
chopping me every time I go pee.
Close the door. That's an easy solution.
Well, I gotta get there first. I
Okay.
need like a little tunnel from my house to the bar, from my room to the bathroom. Hello?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Alright.
I was just thinking if I had anything worth telling. I was going to tell a story, but it was already told.
But all right,
I
cool.
don't need to go on about my kid.
Nah.
But yeah, this will be great for him if I should die. That he could hear
Tragically.
all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't listen to the show, but all he knows about the show is hello and welcome to 16 Ounce Cinema,
Yeah.
which he says
He's-
to me sometimes while he's like slapping me in the face.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He karate chops me, slaps
Or
you in the
like,
face.
or kneeing me in the penis accidentally.
All right, so I watched Brides of Blood.
You did
from
not.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No,
Holy shit. End the fucking episode.
oh wait, you actually did watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
You got
I'm a
me on
good
the
actor.
follow-up with Angus.
I'm a good actor.
Either of you ever watch it or no?
No.
No.
It's from 1968. It's basically just it's just a movie. It's just a movie.
Just a movie. Oh, it's not a mini series or a show or a media,
no, just-
like a multimedia
just-
spin-off with a comic book and a video
Just
game.
one of them sort of films.
I think Troma's thing was, for a while, their tagline was like, it's more than a movie, or somebody had that. Or maybe that's
Oh,
IMAX.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
it's
like
not-
more than
I
a
thought-
movie.
I
It's
thought
also a sexual harassment lawsuit.
It's the best kind of lawsuit.
Those are cool.
You wouldn't
So-
want one against you.
Oh no, not at all.
Not so the best anymore.
Or either of you two, really. That'd be weird and depressive.
If
Right?
we filed one against you,
Oh, that'd be. I don't know. I don't. That's even worse. I think. Although slightly better than just like a stranger, I guess.
remember when we said like we become like a big like actual powerful network, and somehow like
Yeah.
Mike gets into some business, and Angus and I have to separate ourselves from him.
Yeah, that could still happen.
At any moment.
Except for us ever getting
I
paid.
mean, hopefully not at a moment in my house with my family and my dogs.
Your dogs are dying. They're fine. They'll take care of themselves.
It's like living in an elder care facility, man. They just like
Yeah, it
can't.
really is.
They barely move. They don't really want to eat. They sleep all day. They make noises like old dogs. It's sad.
Your son will
Let's
get to
not
hear
talk
their
about it.
progression too.
Yeah, right.
Not really. They've been old as fuck since they've been on the fucking...
Dude, when I left Florida, they were old.
Yeah,
That was 12 years ago.
they need to they're like unnaturally long lives now.
Alright, so Brides of Blood starts with this crew of 3 people. It's Paul, who's like this, I don't know, archaeologist, scientist kind of guy, and his younger but still kind of old wife, like blonde, big-titted wife, and then there's his other guy. There's kind of like a Z-level Dolly Parton.
Okay.
And then also
Molly
some other
Darton.
guy.
Molly Sharton.
Polly Darton.
I like
I just
Sharton.
switched the letters.
I like Paul and his wife, Miss Sharton, so it's actually Paul Sharton, I guess.
Miss Sharton? Oh, okay.
So they're sitting around in this little ship by this like Filipino captain guy. 'Cause we're in the Philippines, so we're that kind of tropics. Like we're over there, which is rare.
Is that Africa?
Okay.
No, it's like Indonesia or
I
something.
hear they have the second biggest.
I wonder how big Indonesia's rain tropicals are.
That's
Did you
what
know
I like.
Are you okay?
mile.
You joking?
We're considered a rainforest, us here in South Florida, where I am sitting right now, which is weird. Because there's no real forest. I mean, it gets
No.
windy. Yeah, but I looked at the picture. So
Also, there's like civilization and not nature.
Oh, so if the civilization wasn't here, though, I guess we would have rainforest.
Probably.
I don't know. Yeah.
You'd be swamp,
Oh,
right?
dude, it would. Oh, yeah. I thought it was always swampy. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
anything. Fuck.
Yeah.
So they're all sitting around. They're having coffee for breakfast and eating cake. Like they have cake for breakfast, but not just one. They have like 3 different kinds of cake.
Dude, I would love cake for
Okay.
breakfast.
That
Dude,
sounds
yes, there's been like
legit.
3 different options of cake. Like
Oh
these
my
bitches
God.
aren't even in their house, and they have 3 cake options. Like they're in the fucking Philippines.
Oh, yeah, they're just
Um,
on a boat with 3
yeah.
cakes.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet that
must
cake
have-
has like bugs and shit all on it. Like,
Oh yeah,
That is
especially
not
in the
great.
60s.
Can
yeah.
you
Yeah, but it's
DoorDash
probably still
to
cake.
to a houseboat? You must be able to
Ring-a-dingy.
DoorDash to a houseboat, right? Like,
Not
you're at the
in
dock?
1968. You can't go back.
Ah.
Fucking DoorDash can't go back to the 60s, man. It's-
Not yet, but soon Amazon's drones will be
Dude, do
able
you
to do it.
imagine they're upcharging that shit?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
such a
yeah.
Shitty.
Well,
show.
if you spend over like $35, you get it for free.
You know how cool that would be to get a delivery to a houseboat, and then as the guys deliver it, to put it on the porch of the boat, you just start going, just fuck with them.
Oh, no.
I don't know. If I was that guy, I'd be like, well, it's your fucking food, man. Fuck off.
Yeah, but I'd
I'll
call
throw
and
it at
complain and say they didn't bring it.
Yes, yes.
I would get them fired. Fuck that. I'm not going down. I'm not going down for my $18 in chicken wings. I need my account.
Yeah, it's true. So they're trying to explain why they want to go to a shitty island, but the captain's not really having any of that shit, and he just keeps hitting on the dude's wife, Miss Sharton. So then the husband like walks away. He's like, I gotta pack my bags. And so the wife has like left to walk to her cabin alone, which is apparently very dangerous because she almost gets raped by the other guy who's also in their expedition, which seems unlikely. But like he hits her and like smacks her and starts kissing her violently, and then she's like,
But that was every dude back then.
Yeah, it turns
Yeah.
out they're actually lovers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't like a fake rape. It was just like
That's just-
I'm gonna rape you, and then
That's just,
It was just-
what you do with your fucking coworkers. You just
That,
fucking
yeah,
harass
that's
them. back
like
then.
that was rom-coms back in the day. It's not even really a joke. Like you said,
yeah,
they
no.
were.
That's what happened in the past, man. They
I was
arrive
born
on
in the
the
wrong time.
island.
They didn't have no International Women's Day back then.
Boo.
So today for International Women's Day.
That's why I'm depressed.
Yeah, God,
These lovely
I-
bitches got their own day.
I legitimately hope this is accurate.
It is.
He
I
just cannot stand it.
thanked my wife for being a woman. think that was appropriate. And then I said to my sister who lives in
Can't
Canada,
have a kid with me, so yeah.
I told my sister in Canada, Happy International Women's Day, and she says that's appropriate because I'm an international woman. And that's been my Women's Day experience.
The fact that you celebrate is kind of gay. I'm sorry.
I feel I want to take your man card till next year.
Because I keep the women in my life happy.
Yeah.
Something Mike can't do.
I'm sorry I don't keep the women in your life happy.
That'd be a lot weirder if he did.
Not without harassment charges.
Yeah. His sisters just keep going on and on about how awesome I am.
Dude, like, you thanked him first for being a woman before he did? You took his glory?
So what happens? Oh yeah, they hop on the island and all the natives look very like sad and scared. And this makes sense since the movie's about radiation plants, or radiation turning plants and animals into like man-eaters. So they've just been living in fear for like the last year.
That's a good one for International Women's Day. Man-eater.
Oh.
Maybe I'll make it the opening.
I hope not.
That's what gets us banned. Somebody reports us for using the song.
Yeah.
The one thing is fucking man-eater.
We're deplatformed. We can't post anywhere.
We lost everything.
Oh shit, I gotta work on that backup already.
I remember one time at work, like, somehow the radio got onto the wrong channel, but it wasn't like very bad, but it occasionally played like songs that were kind of iffy for a grocery store, like Man-Eater.
Wet ass pussy. Like, oh.
Yes, no, not quite. Man-Eater wasn't the worst of them though.
Yeah, why would Man-Eater be
that's not even that a song.
That's just like a jingle.
Compared to the fucking Kelly Clarkson they play all day long. Man-Eater is like, oh, that's different. I think Come On Eileen was on there too. I was like,
Yeah, but still, that's just a top 40 song. I think that's pretty normal. Like,
wait, is Come On Eileen literally to come on Eileen?
It's but nobody took it that way.
Oh, no, yeah. I was just like,
Isn't it?
Come on,
no,
girl,
it's Come
let's
On,
dance.
Feel the Noise. It's not Come On Eileen.
That was the first, yeah.
Imagine, yeah.
Well, they spelled it come, so they just
Come On, Feel the Noise, but not Come On Eileen.
No.
I just Googled it, and the results
are
not Dexy's Midnight Runners, I could tell you that much.
Oh, that was the name.
Yeah. They also had a song called Gino, which is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, but it wasn't about coming on Gino.
Come on, Gino!
Come on, Gino! All over Gino!
Drippin' Gino!
Oh, gee, who was that?
Oh, no. Oh. Did that person watch a movie?
Oh, I didn't. I was a little lazy today, just like Angus, and I took a nap.
That's all right, Mr. Michelson. It's good to catch up on your beauty sleep.
Thank you for saying my name, because I forgot it.
Okay.
I forgot my own name. It's been one of those weeks.
Michelson, are you very fucking high on pills right now?
Oh, I took all of Michael's Valiums.
Okay, we gotta stop.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little Valiums.
Let's go back to the movie, or this will be the entire rest of the show.
Do you really have Valium?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I did before Michelson.
Damn!
Took him off.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I've never done Valium. Hook me up, dude.
Yeah, when you come down here, you're gonna think we talk
I
about
want to
this.
fucking snort that shit.
Yeah, I think that works less effectively.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How about boofing it?
Boofing might be better.
Is that?
Although I guess at that point, I don't.
Is that up your butt?
Yeah,
it's up your butt.
I like the idea of two late 30s-year-old men boofing pills in another man's house with his family.
We gonna like take turns going to the bathroom? Or are you gonna do it in front of each other?
In the living room.
Oh, wow,
help each other?
Do it on my bed.
You don't want to get poop on your bed.
Well, I don't want to get poop in the. Yeah, that's.
We can lay a towel down.
Yeah,
I got a big beach towel.
Plus, we can share then. If they want to join, they can join.
Yeah. I think we could get one of those three to do Valium up the butt.
It's the kid.
I mean, I don't want to pressure the kid into it.
I think you should just do it to my dogs. They fucking need it.
Oh, yeah.
Just for some relief from the pain of
Can you
life.
imagine boofing Conan? Some
That's
Valium.
Dude, what if he like has an opposite and he just like gets all super pumped and shit and he's like a young dog again?
Oh, wow.
For like 2.5 hours. Can we get his dog hooked?
Can you get...
No, they have faster metabolism. It'd be even quicker.
Valium. Of course, there's already been asked.
I mean, yeah, you of course can give a dog Valium.
Yeah, you can give them
used in
anything.
Dogs. Yeah,
Can?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, you can.
All right.
You
Well, next
shouldn't
time I
give
take a quarter, I'll give a quarter to the
You
dog.
shouldn't give them Tylenol, but you can give them aspirin.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I've never given an
so-
animal human drugs.
Well, yeah, maybe your animals haven't lived long enough because Conan's just fucking in so much just like old man creaks that I started giving him baby aspirin like every.
He is in a vague like island of distress, is what I would call Conan.
Yeah, he gets up and down in stages now. He's so old.
Oh my god, yeah, he does it like one of those toys or something like that, where you like wind. Yeah, yeah.
You're
Like
just
a
describing
transformer.
me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right, so they get to this island and everybody's doing Valium. They're boofing
No, I don't
Valium
think Valium isn't existing
to get
yet.
by with the radioactive plants that are stressing
So
them out.
They hop on the island. They walk right into a funeral procession where the two women's bodies are completely dismembered, and the chief says they died in an accident.
That
not
should
to worry
be a
about it.
closed casket. What the fuck is wrong with these
Oh, they didn't
people?
know. They're island people. It wasn't a casket. It was more like somebody's dress that they sewed together to hold all the body parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
How primitive.
It's
How
sewed,
primitive.
Mike.
It's sewed?
Yeah, you said it last episode too, and I
He
didn't call
always
you
says
out.
Oh.
sued. Yeah.
Oh.
Sued is
So,
like litigation, not
Yeah.
something you do with fabric.
Oh, my bad.
You're taking it
Sorry
to court.
to all the
Yeah.
sewers out there.
Sued address. Brought it before
Uh,
Judge Angus.
All the people wear Hawaiian shawls instead of pants. So that's kind of cool. They all have different colors. I don't know how they got the material since they're on a freaking island somewhere, but it was still really cool.
Is this movie in color or black and white?
That's color.
Okay. You said
it's
68,
like-
so I was like, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wife tells the chief's daughter that she'll get no pleasure from her husband, and that the young dude she just had sex is the stud of the expedition.
Hell
And
yeah.
the husband is just like, all right, that's enough now. I can't take you anywhere. So that was a fun little meet and greet. The whole time I was kind of thinking how like a shitty island, how fake everything looks, and then we find out that it's because the U.S. moved them here against their will like 20 years ago. So everything is new
The
and
actors?
like fake.
Wait, yeah, I was
No.
gonna say the actual like extras and stuff.
Yeah, this is how they made the movie. It's
Yeah,
just
they
actually the U.S. forced them to live on this
They're
island
just
for 20
scouting
years.
locations, and they found all these extras who were forced to relocate. Like, I'm from Pasadena, man. They won't let me go home.
I came from 2002. Where am I? When am I?
Oh man.
So they all look at the sunset. And it's all funky because all the radiation, but nobody really seems bothered by any of that. Then they go for a little
I'm sorry, I
walk.
just assumed that kind of music played through the sun.
No, it was actually
It was a little early for the synthy stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Then they walk. They walk a lot. So they walk in on another ritual, and they're like, we don't really want to know about this one, and they just kind of like leave, which I think is awesome.
That's fair.
Except they're like, fine, we're good.
Like, if I walk in on something with like a lot of like snakes and like chopped up rabbits, I'd be like, pass.
Well, yeah, no. Imagine like you first step onto the island, and there's a funeral with dismembered bodies. You're just like, you don't want to know the second thing happening. You're just
Yeah,
like,
I guess I'll stay away from these folks.
Yeah, let me wait a day or two. So, unfortunately, they walk into like some bald native who's like, "Yo, been waiting for you," and so he takes him to his
Excuse
master.
me?
He doesn't say "yo," but you know he talks
No,
islands.
but yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't like to go anywhere full of strangers, and a stranger tells me they've been waiting for me.
Well, his name
That's
is
a red
Goro.
flag.
Does that change your opinion?
His name is Goro.
Yeah, he has an eye tattoo. And
That
it's
would-
not like literally, but
That would
it's a
make
tattoo.
me more alarmed, Michael.
Yeah, well, they're like, this is the '60s. They're like, it's fine. He's gonna
Take you to
us
see
his
Chang
master.
Tsung.
Yeah, I, mean, like, I do not want to enter into Mortal Kombat. I
Earth needs
barely
you.
know how to throw a punch.
Miss Sharton, we will all die without
My
you.
roundhouse isn't ready.
I didn't know the theme of this episode was Nether Realm.
I like when I get so excited I clap.
I thought that was Michelson clapping.
No, he took too much Valium. He was on his third. Just
boofing him in front of you.
Zonked out.
Hey, Michael, watch me boof. You're like, I'm okay, guys.
That was a pretty good imitation of Michael Michelson. I'll say that.
Thank you.
I thought he was in the room.
On their way to see Shang Tsung, they see a banana tree with like penis limbs just kind of tentacling everywhere, and they're like, "Oh, that's kind of weird," and they just kind of keep going. At the home, there's a bunch of midgets doing midget shit, this is where I know
what is midget shit. Just
like they were literally like just kind of like going up and down stairs and just kind of sitting around looking at things, and sometimes the camera.
That's such midget shit, dog. I know what you're saying.
Right? Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I see. Like I make a note that I feel like I have the majority of midget films on this pod. So if I win, we're gonna do a midget episode.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought you weren't supposed to say midget anymore.
Whatever.
He sounded like he's gonna fight you. Whatever.
Whatever.
Well, you know what? Whatever. We'll do a dwarf episode. Whatever the fuck those things want.
What, are their fucking noodle legs gonna kick my butt? Fuck you. Like, they're so tiny.
I don't know. You get them together. The three midgets in a trench coat. I mean, they kick you in the chin and shit. Fucking weird. Dude, imagine like two midgets kicking, like one kicking your chin, one kicking
How did
your
the one
crotch.
get to the chin? Like
stacked? They're stacked in the trench coat.
But no, like, they can't. The ones on top can't kick, though. They'll lose fucking balance.
Oh, I think that top one can stand on one foot, right? Oh, I guess the middle one can't.
They have those weird rounded legs that do like a half oval shape. I don't think it's good for stability.
Like a goat? They do that?
Yeah, they look like goats. Like, have you ever seen a midget's legs? They're goat legs.
I guess I haven't. So
and then backwards like the Arrival.
Oh, man. Are they even human? What the hell?
I don't think so, dude.
That's why.
Do I help you know that they are from another planet?
TJ's against this dwarf talk, so
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
I was just trying to figure out the terminology. So yeah, dwarf is still okay because it's an actual medical condition, but not everybody has dwarfism. So it's little person, which I guess
that's so much worse.
It does sound worse, right? Like just saying someone's little. Like if someone came to me,
dude,
like,
imagine somebody calls me a big person because I'm fat. I'd be so offended.
I'd be furious.
I'd be like, "There's a word for that." It's just
actually,
called fat.
I feel like that was apt. Yeah. Well, calling you big person instead of fat. Okay, I get it now.
I don't want.
But then on the other hand, yeah, if someone came to me and was like little TJ or something, like if I was short, like I'd be like.
I don't know. Maybe if you were born a dwarf, you'd feel different.
I guess apparently I would because they want to be called little people.
You know what? They're not. They don't have. Do they have a council? What the hell?
That's like something
the
like
Lollipop Guild.
Oh God. They like to be called like something an Irishman sees when he's too drunk.
Dwarf.
The little people, you know.
Oh, so they want to be called leprechaun. We'll do a leprechaun episode.
I was just trying to offend the Irish while we're at it.
Fuck the Irish.
Fuck Irish midgets.
They don't have as many Draculas though as the Scottish, so.
Yeah, it's true. There's one thing standing against Scottish Draculas and us. It's fucking Ireland and their fucking leprechauns.
Irish midgets.
I thought you were going to say immigration law. Standing between Scottish Draculas and us. It's a firm stance on immigration.
So Goro's boss is actually some guy named Stepan Powers.
Steppenwolf, okay.
Yeah, and he just kind of chills with the midget and plays pianos in a suit. So that's kind of cool. And the wife immediately starts like eye fucking Stepan because he's kind of handsome. And then the bald dude starts like whipping a midget who tried to steal something.
Oh yeah.
And then his boss is like, "Stop whipping him. He's a midget."
He
didn't say that, but he said
did you guys watch that video I sent yesterday?
It was weird.
No, he watched it, and I watched him watching it.
12 minutes long. So
dude, it's so goddamn funny. You have to watch it, man.
Is it real or is it like weird satire?
No.
What it is it's somebody made, like this group, they make these weird videos, and they're serious about it. They're trying to be good about it. And this one just went viral because it was just so over the top. And
how did you not catch
it.
It wasn't real? Oh, why did they delete it?
They deleted it because it got such a negative feedback because people were just making fun of it. Especially, like, the black like YouTubers. Oh my god, they fucking destroy. I watched so many reviews of people watching it, and they're like, "Damn, this is some cornball shit" and stuff, and it was just so fucking funny, man.
Wait, so,
Well,
but
what's black
aren't they
YouTube?
black YouTubers? And then they took heat from black YouTubers?
Wait, what?
What
The
the fuck's a
people who
black
made it are
YouTuber?
black.
Like,
Like
YouTubers.
a black people who YouTube videos, like, you know, like
No, I know, but I'm saying the
No,
people
Mike
who put it
asked.
up.
yeah, I asked.
Oh, okay.
But like, can't just a black person be on YouTube without being a black YouTuber?
no, but they're the ones
Well,
that I watch were all people who
the
specifically do
YouTubers
YouTube.
specifically that got mad at them
Oh.
were black, so it's appropriate to
Oh.
say the black YouTubers because here race matters in the discussion. Although saying black YouTube almost sounds like it's like a dark web of like, you know, like just evil videos.
That's not what I meant. I just meant black people who happen to be on YouTube and give reviews like YouTubers. I didn't mean for it to be a whole discussion.
Yeah, Mike.
I just wanted to say
Fuck
the
yeah.
video is funny as fuck because like she just starts whipping a crippled kid like for no reason and
Right,
pops their
yeah.
ball. It's hilarious.
I
Mike, I think you would
didn't
enjoy
know
it
if
if
it
you
was
got
real
drunk.
or not.
I just think it's funny. TJ didn't know it wasn't real.
I really did, and I was like, oh, this is like ill-advised.
They made it with the best intentions in their heart, and it just went south very quickly.
Oh, the best intentions. All right. Where am I? Oh, the midgets, right. So they talk about
Whipping.
radiation over dinner. Yeah, and midget was whipped. So Paul, who's the expedition leader, is like, I don't know about radiation, but it's probably all around us right now. And his wife was like, how do you know that? And Paul's like, yeah, who knows? And then Stepan is like, what would it be like? Fucked up animals or plants and stuff? And then Paul is like, yeah, probably. So this guy's like a fake scientist or something. He doesn't know shit about
Okay.
radiation.
Bill Nye would
so then
hate him.
Yeah, fuck Paul. Then they walk back to the village and a banana tree tries to tentacle fuck the wife. But then like the young dude stabs the banana tree and it starts bleeding everywhere. So that was
It has
cool.
the Evil Dead in it.
Yeah, it's getting there. Evil Dead ripped off Brides of... I don't forget
Brides
what I'm
of
watching.
Blood.
Blood! Yeah,
Brides of
thank you.
Blood. You said Brides
Blood.
of Blood. Bring a das Blutes.
Then they
That
try
is
to
a
get
bad
away.
Chris Barnes song.
You know, I like
Bro-
the riff in it, but it's such a stupid song. That whole album is pretty dumb, but fun.
Dude, he's
Can I
getting
say-
attacked
I-
online.
For what?
Like, he said something like that, he's embarrassed by what the death metal community has become, and now everybody is just fucking with him.
Yeah, the
And, like,
guy
he's-
who put out Bringer of Blood is embarrassed at what death metal is?
Yeah, no, his last thing was that fucking Zodiac song, and he's embarrassed by that.
Oh,
it's
that was
funny
pretty
'cause
bad, yeah.
That's the worst thing they've ever done.
It was so lazy. And the production
says-
was bad.
He says that's his best song he's ever made in his life.
Which is, and it's
Oh.
also weird because like their last like 2 or 3 albums that I haven't really listened to because they're not catchy and they don't groove, but they were more like death metal than they ever had been.
Yeah, I liked Undead. That one was really good.
I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't really get into them, but they were like I said, way more death metal. All the other shit was like groove, right? Like
Yeah.
you'd
Yeah, it was
hardly
like
call it death metal.
stoner groove.
Yeah, stoner groove death metal.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, people are shitting all over him. And yesterday or today, he posted like a picture of him on stage just screaming. It's like, fuck the haters and shit. But it's like, haters. Like he spelled it all down it. Like with like 14 E's and shit. It's so goddamn cringy because he's a fucking 60-year-old man doing this on the internet. Saying
Yeah.
fuck the haters.
That's a little
With a
odd.
picture of him looking like an old creepy man.
Is that on Twitter or Instagram?
It's on his Facebook and his Instagram. It came up in my feed and I was like, dude, that's so embarrassing because like they were talking shit about him in like one of those
What's his name? I want to look him up.
Chris Barnes. 420, I think, is the hashtag.
I found a guy with a truck.
Yeah, Chris Barnes 420. Hold on, I'll send you guys.
I found the guy that's Chris Barnes and he works at 420.
He works at 420.
Oh, I see it.
yeah.
Hey, haters.
Okay, you got
it?
Eat
Oh, I
me.
don't have
see
it.
a hey,
I just sent it.
I see hey, haters eat me.
But it also, I didn't know it was the eat me, but like the E, like it capitalizes and then just because it's
weird.
hey
Yeah.
haters eat me.
That's
He looks pretty cool, I guess.
extremely awkward. I guess I should put this one on the Facebook too.
Well,
I
cut
love
out
that
all
I'm
my
always
shit.
just I'm always just putting stuff on the Facebook Live as we talk about it, but no one understands the reference for like 3
Or
weeks.
we'll ever see.
And they'll have
Yeah,
to,
it'll
like,
be 2 weeks.
well, luckily we don't ever post anything on Facebook, so it's not like anybody has to, dig through stuff. All right.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through 6 Feet Under's Facebook now.
Oh no.
His very latest post is "ee" with a kissy emoji.
He's constantly promoting his Cameo page too.
Oh god.
He's like been doing a lot of birthday shout outs. If you guys want one, hit me up. I might roll up a doobie and give you one. It's so embarrassing.
How much is his Cameo?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Oh, I'm gonna look. You guys deserve a cameo of how much you shout about in this podcast.
Barnes Cameo. That
Yeah,
would be
looking right
awful.
now. Oh, he's got a lot of 5-star reviews. People like him. Oh,
Really?
$60. That's not bad. Wait, shit. Are we a business? Fuck.
Yeah, that new business thing fucked us.
Forget it. We don't make money.
That's true.
I take back what I said when I said he looks cool. Holy shit.
He does not look cool at all.
He looks like the shitty history teacher who thought he was cool in like our high school.
Wait, what?
Is that a
I don't remember.
General one.
I don't remember
not
a history teacher that looked like Chris Barnes.
Dude, just a homeless man with dreads.
Yeah, I think you just had like a homeless guy walk in instead of a substitute teacher.
Mike was getting advice from a fucking guy in the back of a dumpster. And he's like, thanks, Teach.
And he sounded like he knew what he was about.
He really does look like he just crawled out of a dumpster.
Some of his shirts are all super clean. Besides that point, yeah.
Does he just have just a red spot on his head now?
I think so. I think he got like that weird Gorbachev shit.
It's in a lot of the pictures, so I guess he just got fucking...
No, he was in 6 Feet Under and Cannibal Corpse? Who knew? Not me. I had no idea.
Oh,
Well, I don't know the band. I don't know.
It's just funny because me and TJ have been fans
Talk
for
about
like
it all
20
the time.
years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
To just hear an old man talk about it, I don't know who these youngsters are who are 65.
Well, even though it's only $60, I'm gonna pass. Just going by his looks.
Good call.
Yeah, maybe I could give him like an extra 40 to be. I was gonna say shirtless. I don't know if that'll help. Maybe that'll help.
George
Fisher. You see.
George Fisher looks kind of like Meatloaf, but like if Meatloaf had a wider neck and no chin. He kind of looks like Meatloaf mixed with like Henry Rollins or something. Anyway, your movie, Michael.
Yeah,
George Fisher, Corpse Grinder.
Oh, so they're running away from the penis tentacle and thing, and then they walk into another ritual. So they're 3 for 3 and
how many
stumbling
are going
into
on?
Dude, no, they just every time they go for a walk.
This is like a music festival. Every time you walk to a new thing, there's somebody else playing.
I just went to get a beer and now something else is going on.
Ah, shit, that fucking stage is going now?
Imagine if TJ went to get a beer and then came back and then OTEP was playing in his living room. That'd be fucking sweet.
I do need
like, how is my kid sleeping, please?
I love that we just keep mentioning more and more obscure bands that nobody cares
about. This one is a virgin sacrifice, and the chief tells him to fuck off because they were like, could you not, kill these women? And the chief's like, nope, we're gonna kill these women.
It was fair to ask.
They're being
Couldn't
somewhat
hurt.
polite. So they're back in their cabin, and the butterfly starts morphing into this like mini Mothra thing while like NES music plays, and it bites the shit out of Paul's hand. Except nothing ever cool comes out of it. So then we get like these really good turtle grunts, like like that. While some like weird ass radiation creature starts eating all the virgins that are tied up on stakes. So that was cool.
Hell yeah.
The next day, Paul's wife is like, "Sorry, I'm a whore, Paul," and Paul's like, "Whatever." And the wife is like,
I hope they said it like that.
I know.
1968.
Exactly. That's I verbatim
Whatever.
wrote it down. And then his wife was like, "I kind of still like you," and Paul's like, "Yeah, whatever." And then that's the end of that
my
scene.
United States.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know why I said it like that. Immediately it made me think of that.
I think only our generation will get that reference.
Yeah.
Stepan shows up and he's like, "This is all bullshit. There's no radiation. There's just a serial killer." And then no one really is just like, "All right, that's."
Wait, did they
fine
not
that you think
just
that.
watch the plants do that?
They heard it and we saw it, but they didn't see it. Yeah, they're in their cabin or something. And
Okay.
Stepan is up in his hill mansion thing with all his midgets. So, but next, like a tree attacks the shit out of several villagers until like the whole town gets involved and beats the shit out of the tree with like, spears and shit like that. Sorry, I burped.
Do you think you could do that now? Like, I'm sorry,
Burp?
I'm going back. No, the thing you said about Steppenwolf and his like entire like he employs only little people. Do you think you could do that now? Like, you just put out like a job thing? Would it be like there's some kind of discrimination because you were asking only for them?
Yeah, but
it's not like a casting call. It's just like I want all my.
I was gonna say
butlers.
you could maybe pretend you're like casting for
for a bunch of butlers and cooks.
But also maybe still in the Philippine Islands if there's like it's a lot of Philippine midgets. I don't know.
And there's
like,
a lot of Americans who go to the Philippines because the dollar is so much stronger
midget
there,
fetish.
and they can like retire and live like kings the rest of their lives on like $10,000.
Why haven't we done that?
But what, you just
we
have
don't
to
have
live
$10,000
like near the sex trade capital of the world. That's the only thing. But I guess no one's sex trading you when you're a 70-year-old white man.
Yeah, I don't think I have very fears of being sex traded.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll just
Mike,
travel
you
on
wanna
my
go?
Polish passport. I mean, yeah, kinda.
Let's just live like kings for like fucking $200 one week.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We could hire midgets and shit.
Dude,
like, it'd be
imagine,
awesome.
like I want to hire like a dozen or two midgets to like carry us around in those
dozen
things they
or
used to carry.
two. I know you mean like 2 dozen.
Take to haul your fat ass around.
Well, I don't know how many midgets it would take to like hold me. I'm a pretty big guy.
You're a
You're a
big
pretty
dude.
big guy. Yeah, I don't know if we're going together or we have our own little like.
I think we each need our own little throne that they carry upon. Carry us upon.
Especially if we go like not very far out of the way, and it's really we just go to some western city over there, and they're like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?"
I think we should also go back to 1968.
No more internet. That'd be different.
Oh yeah. You
Have
couldn't
to ask for
watch
directions?
movies like Blood for the Islands.
Oh yeah. Did Bond come out? Yeah, I could watch a few Bonds or something.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them out in 1968.
But no
Shit, I got
VHS. I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, you'd have to buy like the actual film and project it.
Well, whatever. We have U.S. money now. We go back rich. What happens next? Oh yeah, the young dude tries to stop
Let Angus make up your movie.
yet another ritual and gets arrested, but frees himself by kicking someone and doing a body triangle until someone passes out, and then he karate chops the chief.
A body triangle?
Yeah, like he puts a body triangle like an old school wrestler until he passes out from
Like to the
having
cops?
Well, they weren't cops; they're villagers, but yeah.
So, like, the cops come for him, so he just grabs a villager and puts him in a triangle, and then, like, gets away because of it?
Yeah, well, he karate chopped the first one, and then, body triangled the second one.
So, like,
Exactly.
if you're ever on the run, just triangle somebody, and then you can, like, get away.
That was George Floyd's big mistake.
We are in a village. We are in a village in an island in the tropics.
So
it's not, I wouldn't call it a police.
Okay, so it's not, like, round kick level, like, essential moves.
Well, he did roundhouse kick the first guy.
He did.
It's not really a roundhouse kick.
Karate chopped him. We've now upgraded karate chop to
he karate chopped the chief.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking snap this, and I'm gonna show you a picture of what I wrote. Because
Oh my God!
Not having
Well,
the proper effect on you right now.
You're just gonna you're gonna rub your notes in my face like a dog.
What?
Exhibit A: Mike's notes for Judge Angus.
I'm judging harshly right now too.
I don't know which way he's judging. So.
All right, let's move along.
Right.
I'll tell you, it's not positive for TJ.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, so the radiation monster thing.
Radiation.
That's like stop motion, but you use fucking plutonium.
Dude, if this was a stop motion monster, this movie would be so fucking cool. So it starts eating another virgin, but then the young guy he shoots at it and it freaks out the monster thing, and then he saves the chief's daughter who was one of the other virgins. They run away to Stepan's house where Goro is still just randomly hitting the midgets, and then Paul's he's not very nice to them. No, Paul's wife finally tries to fuck Paul, but Paul is like comatose for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe it's the Mothra bite thing. Comatose? Like he just won't get out of bed. He's sleepy.
Comatose sounds like you have like a grammatical issue.
I'm having those too. In the show, she goes for a walk a bit, and she sees the young dude having like a sensual dream, so she tries to jump on him, but Goro's like, "Whoa, don't fuck this guy, he's sleepy." And she runs away.
Fair.
So we learned
somebody jumped on me right now.
Yeah,
I'm so tired.
Trying to podcast here.
Maybe Michelson.
Oh, he's out of office rocker. He's gone.
Yeah, he's sleepy too. Don't jump on Michelson.
I'll do what I want. So we learned Stepan is 50, even though he only looks 30. And he's just like, I'm from Shangri-La, and just kind of hand waves it away. And then we never really learned why he's 50, I guess. So the wife, she went off on a stroll again, and then like another penis tentacle thing attacks her. So this fucking island is like 90% penis monster things.
Wow.
Trees. It's a lot.
Great vacation for a slut.
Yeah, which she is, so she's
happy.
Yeah. Wow. The chief's daughter also gets attacked, conveniently right where Paul and the young dude are looking for Paul's wife. And so they save the chief's daughter. Actually, I don't. Oh yeah, because I don't know. Whatever. Stepan.
You want to send a screen cap of your notes? Maybe we can figure it out.
I'm just gonna leave the notes. I'm just gonna upload the notes.
Examine it.
I need visual evidence.
I should have just sent Angus like one of these notes from like the 7th or 8th episode, and just see if TJ would notice.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Stepan is all bloody, and he's like, "Yeah, I have epilepsy. I don't know where I was." But very soon we learn he's actually not epileptic. He's the radioactive monster that's eating virgins.
Oh no!
Yeah, Angus, are you doing dishes? What the hell?
I was grinding weed.
That's fine then. Yeah, that's reasonable. So he starts transforming into the radioactive monster. He kind of looks like a werewolf. So TJ will like that 1 second of this film. Let's see what happens next. Goro tries to stop the monster with compassion because he knows it's his boss, Stepan, but Stepan bites the shit out of him and kills him. All the villagers finally decide to fight back after they lose all their virgins, and they scare the monster away. Exactly like that.
I mean, we have had enough.
There you go.
I forgot about that.
So they throw fire at it, and they burn down their village because they're stupid, but the monster dies.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then they have a ritual about not being dead, so everyone's happy, and then the young dude fucks the chief's virgin daughter, and that's the end.
Man.
Wow.
Man.
That was a lot to take in.
I'm taking it in. All right, let's just go straight to TJ's film.
Okay, I watched a fucking piece of shit movie from 1988. Yeah, you do. Called Top Line. It's on YouTube. All right.
Quality purveyor of quality films.
All right, so it opens with some soft jazz horns, which is almost promising. And there's a guy going through a dusty tropical town.
Hell yeah.
And
That's
we
the
just
theme.
kind of see him walking through. And then this guy's actually nobody to the plot. We just see him wake up our hero, Franco Nero, who's sleeping at a table full of empty beer bottles.
All right.
So Franco gets up and he just wanders off to bed. I just realized that Mike thinks I just named a character name, and I don't think he realizes Franco Nero is the actor's name.
Oh, yeah, no.
I guessed it was an actor's name, but I didn't know who. I don't know who that is.
Well, he's most famous for playing Django originally.
Oh, all right.
He was also in Django as
yeah, himself.
No.
Oh,
he
Django
was like,
Jr.
No, or Django Unchained. I mean,
wasn't he in John Wick too?
Yeah,
Or
he was in John Wick. He was the the head of the Continental in Rome.
Oh, yeah.
That was him. And he shows up in a cameo in Django Unchained. So like
Django.
But yeah, I think you recognize him more old now for his little cameo appearances than when he was young. Like in the original Django, he's kind of handsome, but then in like the 80s, he kind of looks like shit.
Hell yeah. It's the way it'd be.
Yeah. I looked good in the 80s.
He wakes up from his table full of empty beer bottles and he wanders off to his own rooms and goes to bed. But he's woken up by a woman. And she starts to undo her shirt, and oddly enough, he says, "I'm too tired."
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh.
Just like we've been talking about. That's not even a joke. That's actually what happened. So she pulls a knife on him. Oh, but it's just a stunt.
Wow.
So she's just playing with him. But he's curious where she got it because it is an exotic-looking knife. And she's like, it's an artifact, and she kind of has a lead on where there might be more artifacts. But he needs some money to make this happen. So Franco is broke. So he calls some blonde businesswoman in New York. And it turns out it's his ex-wife.
Dude, this man has 227 acting credits.
Yeah.
334 titles total.
He's
16
like,
upcoming projects.
He's like
man's
Italian,
a worker.
Italian Bruce Willis.
Holy shit. That's weird.
So it's his ex-wife, and she's like head of this company or whatever that he's working for, and she fires him for whatever job it is he's supposed to be doing in Colombia because he's a drunk. So Franco goes and gets drunk to celebrate, but he's not actually celebrating. He cries to some buddy of his in a white suit, and his buddy in the white suit says, "He who drinks without joy remains thirsty." That's not quite as good as Stay Thirsty, my friends, but, you know, it's in the ballpark.
I like that. Angus is indifferent, but I like it.
Yeah, Angus has already passed judgment on my movie.
I passed judgment on you.
Well, you did start off with, "This is a piece of shit."
Yeah. I led the witness.
The judge.
So, next day is Franco's hanging out, and he's actually getting fanned by somebody, which is kind of cool. And the knife girl is hanging out with him topless. And there's some nice tropical music and some bongos.
That's what I thought he was going to say.
Boobs.
Some nice boobs.
Boobs. They're all right. It's good that a movie like this has boobs. It needs it. Now, Franco and Knife Girl go check out the guy who's selling the artifacts. And he has a diary there, too. And they manage to, buy them off of him. And Franco takes him to White Suit Guy. And White Suit Guy is super excited that he found some fucking explorer's diary. But Franco would rather make eyes at White Suit Guy's secretary than, hear about lost treasure. And then now, for some reason, they go look at a corpse of a friend who was tortured to death. I didn't follow.
Wait, it's just hanging out as a corpse?
It's just he's like, oh, lost treasure, and then Franco and White Suit Guy. Next thing they're in the morgue looking at a corpse, and they're like, oh,
okay, so it's somewhere. Guy. It's just not out in the woods, just
lying
there.
No.
It's not like you want to see a dead body.
They didn't do that app that takes you to random coordinates. to find dead bodies. So then Franco goes on a boat ride to some chill music, and he has about 8 beers and takes a nap on the boat. And finally, the boat gets to where it was going, and it's on some little island. Franco meets with a rich collector to make some kind of deal, but it doesn't happen, and Franco gets sent away. So Franco ends up on a drive with the secretary, and I guess the white suit guy is dead now. It kind of like happened, and I just wasn't following. So that's how this movie goes. It's just things just kind of drop in on you. So he's driving with the secretary, and they go to the artifact guy, who Franco beats up to find out more specifically where he found the artifacts. And so they go into the jungle where he said, and they take the artifact guy with them as the guide, and he talks about growing weed, actually. He says,
hell yeah.
People grow weed out there.
That's what
I'm
they
moving.
They find a lost cave. They dig into a lost cave, and then there's some kind of golden ship. They say something in the dialogue, but the rip is really fucking bad, so I couldn't understand everything they said all the time. But the artifact guy thinks that it's Noah's Ark, and there's a bunch of skeletons and stuff around. And so they go inside of it, and then they're in this like weird like cannonball room.
Cannonball!
Michelson?
No,
That was just you. I was like, weird time to chime in there, buddy. Franco touches one, and all these lights flash, and the ship rumbles, and they run away. And Franco goes home, but Knife Girl warns him some men, or he goes to go home, but Knife Girl warns him some men are trying to kill him, and they even kill the guy who's his doorman / bartender.
Well, man, don't kill the doorman. He's just
Yeah.
doing his job.
And
Bullshit.
so Franco runs into the village, and a crowd of beggar kids yell and chase him, I guess because they want money. I don't know. And some eerie, whistly bongo music plays. And the guys chasing him fall into a deep puddle. And so, and then they chase his footprints, but Franco has ditched his shoes to leave a false trail. And now he's on some random road to nowhere. And the rich collector turns up in his car and tries to run him down, but starts hitting cactuses instead, or cacti. And so Franco runs barefoot through the cactus patch. And, he's getting thorns in his feet. And then there's there's like 2 minutes of like Franco grunting from the pain of things in his feet, while the rich collector guy slowly chases him in the car, laughing. So it's just like,
everything I want to do with my life.
Dude, what if they were chasing him like the midget, like little sports thing that we had? That he was riding.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Riding dirty.
Franco finally falls to his knees, and then the rich collector guy just gently car taps him. So Franco's on his knees, and the car comes behind him, and he just bumps him a little with the bumper. And then Franco like falls over, and he gets up onto his knees again, and the guy does it again, just a little one to knock him down. But that gives Franco a second wind, and he runs off into a warehouse that's just there. And he like hides inside of it, and he manages to open up like the door or a chute, and it dumps all this sand and buries the rich collector, and he dies.
Goodbye.
Yeah. And then later he's with the secretary, and she pulls all the thorns out of his foot. And
that's nice.
Franco tells her a lot. Franco tells her it's a spaceship in the mountain cave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got me excited.
And then so he tries calling his buddy, but of course the buddy thinks he's drunk. And he's like, "You're drunk. Have you fallen in love with that small town whore who told you that tale?" But then the buddy eventually gives in. He's like, "Okay, fine. I'm going to send a team." So they meet the team, and some kid steals one of the dude's bags. So the dude chases him into the woods and karate chops him, and KOs this kid. He karate chop KOs him in the chest to get it back.
A lot of karate chops this episode.
Yeah. Now they all go in a Jeep, but they're stopped by the army on the road. And they say that Franco is wanted for murder, but then his team that was sent guns down the army. So Franco thinks that's a little fucked up, so he runs off. And
what the fuck is going on?
Then one of
I
the
have not followed in like 5 minutes.
No. One of the dying Colombian army guy gets one of the buddies' team
I didn't know we were in Colombia.
members. Yeah. And blows up the Jeep. And so then Franco hitches a ride. He gets in the back of like a big chicken truck. You know, like they have just a cab and he's in the back with all the chickens. And this is a great scene because it's just driven by a guy and his wife who are fucking wasted, and they're driving wild on mountain roads, just laughing their asses off, like as they almost plummet to their deaths. Like they're just flossing, just like passing the bottle between them, and it's awesome.
I just see him bouncing around like Dracula.
Kind of, yeah, dude. And this actually turns into a chase because there's one last guy in like the hit team that was sent, and he gets in a truck and he gets behind them and like starts knocking them around, and they think it's fucking hilarious. And of course, you know, Franco's in the back like shitting his pants, but the two people in the front are just like getting knocked forward and getting whiplash, and they're just like just taking swigs off their bottle. And then during this chase, an oncoming car gets flipped. Eventually, the team guy just gets run off the road and dies because these just drunks just don't give a shit and just drive stupidly dangerous and win the chase because they're so fucking drunk. Now, Franco gets back to town and he hides out with the secretary. And he's watching TV and he just sees some random Russian, and then he somehow figures out that Russians are involved too. He just starts talking about the Russians being involved just because he saw a Russian guy on TV, I guess. There might have been dialogue I missed because the rip was bad.
This was 80s. So, he was definitely evil.
Yeah, so the secretary offers Franco a beer, but he's too upset now. He forgot he's a drunk. I'm taking a sip of my beer. I wanted beer after I saw it.
I'm like an elephant. I'll never forget I'm a drunk.
So Franco asks the secretary to call his ex-wife for help, and his ex-wife takes the call from a bubble bath, which I don't know if I'd want to take a call. If I'm in bubble bath mode, like, hold all my calls. But
I'd be scared of dropping my phone.
Yeah, well, this is, 1988, so it's a landline phone.
Yeah, but still, they're expensive to replace.
Yeah.
And that would electrocute you, because isn't that plugged into the wall?
Yeah, but I don't think the phone line doesn't carry electricity. I don't know
the
how
phone
those
doesn't. The phone. Oh,
I don't know how a phone works.
Maybe it had a long cord. I don't know.
Like, what if the cord had like a little cut in it?
Yeah, but I don't think you can get electrocuted from the phone line, man.
Do you want to try it?
Kinda. I guess I could just go to the thrift store and buy a phone, but if I don't have a connected...
Dude, we were just at a thrift store. We could have gotten a phone.
Yeah, but if I don't actually have a line, you know what I mean? Like, if I don't have an active line, then it won't have anything running to it, right?
But doesn't it have to be plugged into the actual wall, too?
Well, you don't ever plug a phone... No, unless it's a wireless phone, you never plugged it into the wall.
Really?
You only had the actual little phone line.
I remember our wireless.
I guess I could do it at work, although they'd be wondering why I was wire clipping the phones and like licking them.
They just throwing them in like the fucking toilet and putting your hand in, see if you get shocked.
Right.
That's your last 2 weeks. You can do the fuck around a little bit.
Yeah, do shit like that. This is your time to do it.
On the phones and touch them. Like, oh, you can't get shocked. I'll be like, okay, I'm glad you're leaving.
Who knew? I'm glad you're leaving.
I don't think I even have an existing phone line, like phone jack in my house anymore. I might.
You'd have to.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't
think I've seen one.
If your house is built after a certain time, like I think maybe like 2021, then it wouldn't have it. But I think before that, it would.
No, but I haven't seen them anywhere. I might have one in my son's bedroom, like behind some furniture, maybe, but...
Dude, what if he's got, like, his own phone line going?
Oh, my God.
You guys don't know about.
Yeah. And that he takes calls from his bubble bath.
Yeah. That'd be cool as shit, dude.
Yeah, but no, for sure. And in my kitchen, there isn't one. There's not one in my living room anywhere or my bedroom.
I bet there is. You're just not looking hard enough.
Maybe there's.
I'm gonna find that shit when I get down there.
Yeah, there has to be a fucking phone. They all had them. Yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't just be in a random bedroom only.
Yeah, man, these fucking people had to talk, man.
Okay.
I'm just tearing apart his fucking house when I get there, looking for a fucking wall.
Dude, you're gonna end up calling a phone guy just to do it, just to put one in.
So Franco and the secretary hide out in a beach shack. Then a red jacket guy is going through the village with a Uzi. With an Uzi. And he sees Franco and the secretary, and he starts shooting at them, just randomly killing bystanders left and right. And because he's killing bystanders, a bunch of the crowd comes to fight him, but he fights them off and kills a bunch of dudes. And then he sets off some fireworks. And because of the fireworks that got set off, red jacket guy flails in the smokes and the sparks. And then he gets a rocket in the eye, and his face melts, and he's some kind of Terminator. And now Franco and the secretary run into another warehouse.
Wait, like Arnold Terminator?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And there's a drunk old beggar woman outside the warehouse, and she sees red jacket guy coming up, and she just cackles at him. And that's it. She's just there to cackle at him. No, relevance or importance. And it's probably, I bet they just this woman was just sitting on the stoop one day. They had planned to shoot there, and she's just sitting on the stoop and wouldn't fucking leave. So they just said, fuck it. And they kept this cackling woman in their movie.
I like the idea of that.
That's really what it seemed like.
Just work around the situation.
Yeah. She's just sitting there in poor people rags, just like. So the Terminator breaks into the warehouse, and then he immediately jumps up to the second level where Franco and the secretary are hiding, but they run out a back door. That's convenient. And now they hide in this weird mill or silo or something like that. And while outside, the Terminator looks around for them, and his eye now is now it's on a long stalk sticking out from his face, and it makes those cool 80s robot noises when it moves,
I do enjoy robot noises.
Which is, it was probably the best part of the movie was his eye moving around to those noises. Besides the car chase with the drunks. So, of course, the Terminator finds them and breaks in and chases them to a bull pasture. And Franco and the secretary manage to jump a big gate and get away from the bull. But the gate for the bull pasture opens, and the bull sees the Terminator and charges him and gores him and decapitates him.
Hell yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, and then the Terminator recites Humpty Dumpty as he dies. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Great fall.
On a wall. Had a great fall. Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty boofed them all.
Exactly. And the secretary's like, who could have made that? And Franco says, not even the Japanese. And Franco says it must be from an alien, and that all of the governments already know about aliens, and they might be working with the aliens. So
Dude,
Franco
that freaks me out.
And his secretary make it to Franco's ex-wife's boat, and there's a guy on the boat who looks the same as the Terminator. So Franco immediately axes him, no questions asked. And luckily it was a robot, and sparks fly, and now his ex pulls a gun on him.
Off?
Yeah. Strangers in the night. Exchanging glances. So now his ex pulls a gun on them, and then she gets naked.
Hell yeah.
And then her eyes change. Then her eyes change, and green goo comes from her mouth, and she morphs into a slimy, naked alien. And the secretary,
I can work with it. It's all good.
the secretary appropriately faints.
I ain't putting my dick back yet.
The X lays it all out where they're ancient aliens who've been there since like the dawn of civilization, and they've infiltrated humanity and taken all the positions of power. And then the X, you're gonna love this bit if you like the naked goopy alien. The X extends a long tongue and grabs Frank around his neck with it.
Hell yeah. Choke me, baby.
And she says in alien voice, "You still taste good. I'm partial to your flavor." And
I like how you sing-song that. I'm partial to your flavor.
Funky Cole Medina.
Yes,
That's how he keeps the women in his life so happy.
It's like Funky Cold Medina. I'm partial to your flavor.
Dude, that should be your new niche, is just like redoing songs about like shitty 80s movies just to fucking
Funky Cold Medina. Oh my god, that actually, like, if I could just get the beat, if I could do a good what did Mike call him? Tonlock? If I could do a good Tonlock, that's seriously like the way the Welsh would say it. A good Tonlock impression. I would totally, and I'm sure the beat is out there, right?
Yeah, it has
to be. A great idea. I'm partial to your flavor. I can't do his voice at all. Who can do his voice? It's fucking hard.
It would have to be. Oh no.
Anyway, so she goes to eat him. Like her mouth starts extending as she's pulling him to her with her tongue.
Shit.
I'm getting hot. But the secretary is woken up and shoots the X with a shotgun. And then it fades to black. And I guess because they have fucking nowhere to go because the aliens know about them and hold all these positions of power, Franco and the secretary are just living with natives in the jungle forever. And Franco is writing his memoirs that no one will probably ever read or believe, but that's the rest of their lives is with natives in the jungle. And that is Top Line.
Dude, I missed it because a fucking Amber Alert went off and disconnected me.
Oh my god! What did you...
I missed it all. The last thing I heard was Tonlock, and then it just fucking went.
Ah! Okay. So... Okay, I'm partial to your flavor. And, and then the X is pulling him to her with her tongue and goes to eat him with her mouth extending. And the secretary wakes up and shoots the X with a shotgun and fade to black. And then because they have nowhere else to go in the world because of the ancient aliens who now have infiltrated all of humanity, Franco and the secretary go to live with natives in the jungle forever. And he writes books about it.
They just settled.
Ever be read or believed.
Okay.
The end of Top Line.
Oh.
All right. Are we doing best bullet points?
Oh, yeah, of course we're doing best bullet points.
All right. Michael, your best bullet points.
So my best bullet point is that this is film 2 in a forum film like quasi-series called Blood Island Series, which was the director just decided to kind of go to the Philippines and make a bunch of island films of zombies and cannibals and shit.
Oh yeah.
So that's my selling point.
All right.
All right.
So successful enough for 2 more. Mine. I don't think there was Top Line 2. I only have 1 selling point, and it's a piece of shit selling point. But oddly enough, it is specific to Angus. It is that this is the type of movie, had it been made 6 years earlier, Franco Nero would have been Ian McAuliffe. It's that kind of movie.
That would have been great, yeah.
Kind of just like Contamination that I brought to the show.
Contamination's good, I watched it.
And that was like an alien invasion movie. This would have been better, and it would have starred Ian McAuliffe. It had been made 6 years earlier. I guess it was made 6 years earlier. It was fucking
It was just called something different.
Yeah.
And he actually starred in it.
Right, and it didn't have a Terminator.
I'm gonna buy a signed Ian McCullough poster. Like
He's
I follow
alive,
his
right?
Yeah, he his talent agency, they have a website where they do like the signings, like the virtual signings and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he's part of it. I'm gonna wait till they do another live one and then just order one from him because I doubt I'll ever meet him in real life,
Yeah.
So, because he doesn't do like a lot of conventions like touring. He's an old man, and I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about that when I did Contamination, about like how he's just kind of like sort of reclusive because he's 80 fucking...
Yeah, the only thing he does
years
is
old.
like these virtual signings, so it's like they did one like a year and a half ago. I'm just waiting for them to do another.
Well, that's cool that you found it. There's now another Ian McCulloch, who's a singer.
Really?
I don't know who this guy is.
Are we gonna listen?
Wait, he's not new. He's the front man of Echo and the Bunnymen.
Never
yes.
heard of him.
Ian
pretty
Stephen
cool.
McCulloch.
Are they?
And it's the same... Yeah, same spelling and everything. Holy shit. I was like, why can't I find Ian McCulloch? Am I spelling it wrong? I guess I was saying
Mike, have you really heard them?
Yeah, I used to listen to
Yeah.
them.
They're. I probably know them if I heard them. Maybe.
Yeah, there's
But they were a
one
big
song I
British
think we
band.
all have to know, but like they're just kind of low key. I don't know.
Huh. I've never heard
I
the
don't
name.
even know what to call them. Like emo-ish from the '80s. I don't know what that thing is.
What, like
That
Depeche
sound.
Mode?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're like
There you go.
Depeche
Perfect.
Mode. Their
So he's
big
been around just as long
singles are The Pictures on My Wall, Rescue the Puppet, A Promise, Over the Wall. I don't know any of these.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna link you the song everyone knows.
Lips Like Sugar, Bedbugs and Ballyhoo. They did a People Are Strange
Bedbugs
cover.
and Boofin.
Oh, you're sending us the song.
We can't watch that right now.
No,
I know, we can't.
Now. Okay,
But
we'll
it's-
get this later.
Man, I haven't heard this in at least like a decade. I'm
He
so
looks-
happy this came up.
Wait, he looks kind of like Asia Argento in that little thumbnail for the video.
That was
Oh my
weird.
God, he does.
Yes, he really does look like Asia Argento. Like, not now, but like Asia Argento in the 90s.
Weird.
When
Yeah.
Mike sent that, it just started playing automatically and disconnected my call with you guys.
Oh, no.
I just heard some weird doodly doodly doo, and I was like, "What the fuck?
That sucks.
Stop it!"
Oh.
I sent a picture of Asia Argento for reference. Not that we needed it, because it looks like fucking Asia Argento.
Yeah.
we all know.
All right.
And now to our favorite. I don't know. I don't know where I was
Now
going
we
with that.
relate our movies
Thank
to
you.
Paul W.S. Anderson's classic Event Horizon in
Yeah, baby.
The Horizon Shift.
Fuck this shit. This shit. Oh,
So, Baby Bear is the youngest of the Horizon crew. Just like young Peace Corps fella is the youngest of this expedition. They both survive, and their captains both die.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I would say like a lot of this movie, especially because of the rip, but even without the rip. So like with the rip, there's a lot of like, it's just kind of like strange noises and you can't tell what's going on. You like hear voices, right? And like the story just like suddenly we're looking at dead people, right? For no reason.
Hell yeah.
So I would say that like the experience for me is a lot like what the crew of the Lewis and Clark went through when they went to the Event Horizon. They heard strange noises. They randomly saw dead people. They didn't know what was fucking going on. And they were miserable and unhappy and wanted to blow it the fuck up. Fuck this movie.
Hell yeah. Fuck
That's
this
my
shit.
Horizon
Oh, yeah.
Shift.
Alright, that's pretty good too.
Dude, can I say something? You said the thing about weird noises. Can I tell you what happened to me yesterday?
Yes.
It was yesterday or the day before. I was playing a new game called, well, it's new to me. I just downloaded it. Zombie Army 4. And it's made by the same guys who did Sniper Elite, which Mike
Oh.
remembers. You played
Yeah.
it with me. That's the one
Yeah.
with the 3D shooting and like their heads
I even
explode.
bought my own copy and then we never played it because I never played it.
Oh, dude, I still play it a lot. So, anyways, so I started playing this one, and I had it on pause, and I was like, I was partaking in some shit, and I was a little fucked up.
You're boofing Valium.
I was boofing value. So
I turned my back to boof.
I put it on pause, right? And I went to go change a record, and I was looking for something to listen to, and I didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden, I just heard from across the room, And I was just like,
Whoa.
what the fuck was that?
You-
And then I heard a
don't-
kid laughing. Like, hee 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 hee.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, dude, I started freaking out. I thought it was my phone because earlier that day I was looking for that whip video of one that wasn't like somebody reacting. And I clicked one link and it said my phone had a virus. So I was like, oh my God, my phone is haunted.
Oh no.
Because my phone was right next to it. Apparently, it was the remote control for the PlayStation 4. It makes noises when you're not playing.
But it
Oh.
makes scary noises?
It makes the most terrifying noises in the
You think
goddamn world.
It should make like Nintendo noises, like woohoo!
No, dude, it does
Here we
scary
go.
like chants and rituals and shit.
Fuck that! What a bitch!
Dude, it freaked me out for a good like 3 to 4 minutes.
I don't like that at
Yeah,
all.
I don't like it.
I didn't like it at all. I'm gonna record
Well,
the
you-
sounds and send it to you guys.
Yeah, you did a really good job of doing it with your voice. You gave me the bumbles.
It was so
the,
creepy, dude.
The bumbles?
The bumbles.
Got the bumbles?
You're the big fucking snow monster.
yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay, real quick. Vanessa Redgrave is attached to our podcast somehow, right?
Yeah, she's the
She
mother
is
of.
the mother of
Jolie.
Jolie Richardson, right?
And
Yeah.
we did an episode about Vanessa Redgrave,
certainly
right?
did.
Did. It was actually one
Well-
of our Event Horizon themes, sort of, because we're fucking weird.
Well, to add to TJ's Horizon shift, Franco Nero made love to Vanessa Redgrave and she gave him a son.
Oh, I didn't
That's-
even
that's-
get
yeah.
that far.
Wow.
I thought I
Yeah,
was
that's a
the
shift
boy.
right
Look,
there.
that's
So
that
much
is a
better.
Good addition. Yeah.
What if
yeah.
Mike
just so,
Relationship
like,
with
put you over?
Vanessa Redgrave.
That's okay. Pat
Wow.
myself on the shoulder.
Excellent. So, where was Jolie born in the midst of this?
Oh.
I like that you
That's
assume they made love.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
he just
she was
seems like a
born-
charming lover.
4 years before. So, okay.
Oh, he dated Goldie Hawn. That's cool.
Franco Nero got around, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
All right.
laying
Yeah.
pipe.
I said he was handsome back in the day.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike, for that. So I guess now
So-
Judge Angus has to declare the winner.
Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah, fucking order in my court. What I'll say is, TJ, your movie was like so fucking. I couldn't keep up with it.
No, me either.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but which is weird because you badmouthed it at first, saying, I watched a piece of shit and all that. But isn't your whole thing, if something happens every 15 minutes and it's crazy, like, it's good? Because this
Every
sounded crazy.
five-
Like, there's running
every
through cactus,
5
there's a
minutes.
Terminator.
Something different is happening. Yeah, but yeah.
That's why I didn't get your whole, like, it sucked, don't watch it, blah, blah, blah. It went by your
Piece of
model.
shit movie.
But I still think I'm going to go with Ritual Fest 2022.
Oh, hell yeah, you should. Because
Yeah.
even if something different was happening every 5 minutes in my movie, most of it was fucking boring.
Really? It sounded like there was a lot of death and shit, so I was like,
There
okay.
was just 3 good things. Like the whole Terminator sequence was batshit, but also the part of the problem too is it plays this just low key, jazzy, whistly, weird sci-fi bongo music that's just like so like it lulls you to sleep. So regardless of what's happening, you're just slightly bored because the music makes you so.
Oh, man, that's kind of lame.
Yeah,
I won't be
I
picking
saw
up the
a lot
vinyl
of-
for that.
I saw a lot of people who said the movie is watching just for all the Terminator stuff, and I don't agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, although the last scene with the X turning into an alien, that effect was really good, and that was actually a really good scene.
All right. So, as promised, next scene, next episode is little people, dwarf midgets.
Little people.
I thought you were doing food. I thought you promised the intern.
That's true. I did promise the intern.
Fuck the
I
intern.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's an
who
intern.
works for who
He-
here?
Yeah. Is he calling the shots? What the fuck is this?
Listen, it's just the midgets kind of took over. It's I can't
All
say no
right,
to them.
little people. Let's at least call them little people.
We'll be respectful.
Yeah, now we've learned.
I just
We've
I just
learned.
don't believe that's true. I believe
And-
that's a thing online. I'm gonna have to ask a few of them.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things they don't
listen,
give a shit about.
We've learned. We have time to practice. and we'll do our best next episode to, break.
I feel like
break
we
the
should
habit.
just go to food.
Yeah, we
Like
don't know.
should
know any little people.
I will
It's
call
bad
them
habit.
midgets till I die, so we might as well do food.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I really want to do the midgets.
All right, we're doing midgets. I mean,
Little
little
people.
fellas. Little fellas.
Little fellas, it's halfway.
Hold on. I got
Yeah.
right in my drawer. I got a Bridget the Midget porno tape.
Oh my god.
And it says really big on it, midget. It's
Really
bigger
big.
than anything else on the thing. So I think they like
Oh my
it.
god. LPA issues statement to abolish the M word.
The M word?
LPA being Little People of America.
Okay.
That sounds stupid. I don't like it. How do I do this? I
Anyway.
already forgot. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's up?
Sup?
Hopefully
I'm
Angus
sending
feels
him a
better
picture.
Three,
next weekend.
2, 1. Hello and welcome to 16 Ounce Cinema.
I gotta do the thing with my clothes that steams them and gets rid of wrinkles. So let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Which one are we
see ya.
doing?
Midget,
Little people.
fellas.
Little.
The littles.
The littles?
Me in the middle. We're calling them the littles.
All
Dude,
right.
TJ's gonna fucking cop out and just watch
Probably.
fucking role models. No, for the littles.
God. Oh yeah.
Well,
that's what they
that
call
would be
them,
fair.
the littles.
If it okay, I'm in. I'm calling them the littles. So whatever that means to any of you, I don't care.
They-
I kind of
they
like
were
the littles.
Oh,
not doing
secretly,
role
it's gonna be
models.
midgets.
Little people. Let's just correct you every time on the episode obnoxiously.
That's fine.
Oh my god. Or you know what I'll do? Is I'll just record myself saying it once and I'll not say anything and then just edit it. That would take for fucking ever. Because you're gonna say it so many fucking times. I'll just correct you live every time.
I like
Well,
the
fine.
idea.
Let's call them the M's.
That
I don't think
sounds
that's
so much
okay
worse.
because it's short for the word that you're not supposed to use.
These fucking M words
Why don't you
moving
call
in.
them, why don't you call them LPs? Like vinyl. LPs.
I don't like that one.
Okay.
It's giving in to this fascist organization that attempts to speak
The
for all these fine
fascist-
little fellas.
Organization, the LPA.
Hang on, does the LPA speak for the little people? I don't know how to Google that.
I mean, if you Google LPA, theirs is like the fourth down after LPA the label, bringing you chunky knit sweaters, silky slip
Hell yeah,
dresses,
dude.
snakeskin mini skirts. It's not
What if they
as sexy
specifically
as it
make them
sounds.
for little people?
Although they do have a camel toe on their front page. Okay.
I already can't say the F word. Now I can't
There's
say the N word.
there's
Fucking
no
bullshit.
camel
Yeah, we
toe
keep
on
getting a new word banned from us every year from this show.
There's no
Well,
camel
yeah.
toe on the front page of the Little People of America webpage. Okay.
Dude, I'll just say this: you can bet your ass I'm watching a movie for this theme.
Is it gonna be Bridget the little people?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
rock and roll little person. Don't post that picture.
Rock and roll. That took me a few seconds. Whew.
Just mic in 2 seconds? I thought you had to iron. You're gonna iron to little people.
I'm gonna, no, I don't. It freaks me out. I'm gonna watch wrestling.
don't.
Dude, little people wrestling.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
jeez.
They have
Yeah.
one here. They have one here that happens like once a month. It's called Dorfinators.
Oh my god.
I want to go
You got-
so bad.
You gotta go and you gotta do a pretend you're a journalist and just get the man in the street, see what they think.
Oh, dude, I
would
want to wear like one of those hats with the fucking paper in it, you know, and like fucking jotting shit down.
Dude, that would rule.
Well, now I'm a
Alright,
little
this-
torn because apparently there's a huge like network called the Extreme Midget Wrestling,
Yeah, that's another one that I've seen.
and they're
See,
they're
that's
still using
that's
it.
exploitative.
Yeah, it's exploitative.
Yeah.
How do you know them?
I was just kidding. I don't. I clicked on it. Oh my god, look at him!
Now, right? There's a lumberjack. There's a Bob Marley. There's like
I love the one that's like
think
really
that's,
gangster.
what's his name?
Well, looks like a shrunken alien Kane.
Like a.
Dude, I don't know why fucking Mike's song started playing again.
Oh my god!
I don't know why.
Hey, this one guy
looks
looks like Punisher and Mario got together and just became one person.
And then they have like
he's dressed like.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was just, they have that one guy is kind of like a Matt Hardy type next to Bob Marley.
Hell yeah. Oh wow, they're coming to a Richmond Bar and Grill. What a place to have extreme dwarfinating wrestling.
Oh, they're in Virginia.
Oh, they're going to Texas.
What part?
Virginia and Texas.
Oh wow, a lot of parts.
Yeah, I told you it comes up all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a
I'm gonna go, dude.
Is it the same one, the Extreme Midget Wrestling?
Would you believe their Twitter has been suspended?
Oh, really? That seems
That's
I was gonna say racist, but wrong. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say racist too, but it's not racist. It's heightist.
Yeah.
Yeah, their Facebook is still up.
Yeah, because Facebook knows what's up. Twitter's for pussies.
With no posts. Alright.
Alright.
That's too loud for my wife now. Just yelling.
Aren't you guys glad I didn't do a movie so we could end this early?
Yeah.
Fairly early.
Good night.
Alright, later guys.
See ya.